Freedom of expression is fundamental. It is the right to have a voice, to have an opinion, the right to truly and freely express oneself. Freedom of expression gives each of us power, the power to speak the truth and to change the world. It is a fundamental pillar of human rights. Hate speech can be incredibly harmful. It is toxic and difficult to define. When we describe something as hate speech, we are trying to capture how speech can be used, how it can be misused to promote hatred and violence. So, free speech or hate speech? Where do we draw the line? That is the challenge we face, especially in the age of social media, where speech can instantly reach millions, even billions of people. It is not only a question of how and when to limit free expression, but where limits can and should be placed on freedom of expression. Those limits must be lawful and legitimate. They must be necessary and proportionate to the harm. To help countries and communities address this challenge, the United Nations launched the Rabat Principles, which aim to establish clear and concrete standards for assessing freedom of expression. These principles include 6 criteria to help us decide whether speech creates sufficient danger to justify criminal sanction. First criterion: context. We must consider the speech within the social and political context of the time. Second, the speaker. We must take into account the speaker's status and the influence they hold over their audience. Third, intention. Is the speaker being reckless, or do they genuinely seek to cause harm? Fourth, content and form. It is not only what was said, but also how it was said. Is the speech provocative and direct? Does it present balanced arguments? Fifth, extent. This concerns how far and on what scale the speech can spread. Sixth, likelihood. The likelihood that it will provoke discrimination or violent hostility. These are the 6 essential criteria for navigating the difficult terrain of assessing speech online. And Facebook has worked closely with the United Nations to promote the Rabat Principles, including by helping fund their translation into more than 30 languages. Free expression or hate speech, this is a defining question of our time. But with the guidance of the Rabat Principles, we aim to confront this issue head-on, to protect communities from hate speech and to safeguard freedom of expression as a fundamental pillar of human rights.